icebreaker number 8. Thank you, Mr. Evaluator. Time is 5 to 7 minutes. Last Tuesday evening, I'm sitting in the audience, and my brother turns to me. Jay says, Jeffrey, if I never hear Charlie Daniels again, it'll be none too soon. 2 minutes later, the Duttons, who are performing, and I, sitting in the audience, hear, the devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind. He was way behind. But he was willing to make a deal. Yes, it was Charlie Daniels' famous The Devil Went Down in Georgia. That was our 5th show in Branson, Missouri, and that made it a 100% record. We heard The Devil Went Down in Georgia in every single show. Now, this was the holiday season in the entertainment capital, Branson, Missouri. Therefore, I now know what is the greatest holiday song ever. Yes, it's Charlie Daniels' The Devil Went Down to Georgia. You're probably wondering, how do I know that? Well, what I learned, and what I'm going to share with you today, is some tips for enjoying what is self-billed as the live entertainment capital of the world, Branson, Missouri. I had never been there before Thanksgiving week. We decided to do kind of a mini family reunion plus a visit up to Branson, Missouri. And I learned quite a bit. First thing I learned is Branson, Missouri is no place for you if you are not a fan of country music. After our 3rd show, we were driving to our 4th show, an afternoon show, when my mother said to me, don't they have a symphony in this town? I remember my brother turning to her and saying, Mom, if you're looking for a symphony, you are in the wrong part of the country. They do have a lot of entertainment in Branson. In fact, they have over 100 live shows. But there appears to be nary a show in town that doesn't at least have a country flavor. Even though we were in the Christmas season, and what they often did was they had the shows divided by an intermission. You'd have the first or second half of the show be what you would call their standard show. Then you would have half of the show be Christmas themed or Christmas oriented. Well, it doesn't matter. If you are going to listen to music in Branson, Missouri, you better enjoy country music because there is no escaping the country music flavor. It's from the heartland. It's what they do. It is the place to go. If you want to go to the symphony, go to New York. If you want country music, go to Branson, Missouri. And most of all, enjoy the greatest holiday song ever, Charlie Daniels' The Devil Went Down to Georgia. In the 3rd show that we attended, my father, Dick, turned to me and said, I am not standing up anymore. You're probably asking, what is he talking about? Well, here's the other thing I learned about Branson, Missouri. It is very patriotic and very religious oriented. In every one of the 5 shows, there is a tribute to the veterans. And during those tributes to the veterans, they will often play songs. They will ask the veterans to stand while they honor them with a song. One of my favorites was done by a group called Six, who did a routine where they sang all 4 of the standard areas of service. They have a theme song, you know, from the halls of Montezuma, the Marine Corps, we all know that. What they did was a melody of all these songs, and they asked the various members of those branches of service to stand when they sang their song. What's interesting is you discover, now I actually enjoyed it, you know, I'm very much a when in Rome, do as the Romans do type of guy. You go to Branson, you get involved in the kind of Christian theme, the patriotic theme. I'm there the whole time. Everybody else is not quite so, I don't know, relaxed, willing to go with the flow. Some of them, by the 3rd or the 4th show where they're celebrating the veterans, are going, oh, enough already. I'm a veteran, but I just don't feel like standing anymore. So just be aware, that's the theme you're going to get in Branson, Missouri. It's very patriotic. All the shows are fun, but you're going to have a patriotic theme. You're also going to have a religious message. And by the way, this being Missouri, basically the heart of the Bible Belt, I should point out that the former disgraced televised preacher, Jim Baker, anybody remember Jim Baker? Jim and Tammy Faye Baker, Heritage Village USA. He has a show on television now. He has reconstituted his television ministry. Anybody want to guess where he broadcasts from? Branson, Missouri. That's right. So when I say it's very religious themed, I mean Christian religious themed. So just be understanding that. There's no shyness about talking about the little baby Jesus in Branson, Missouri. One of the things that happened to us when we were attending one of the shows, it was an afternoon comedy show. They were doing a faux game show, if you will. And they brought up members from the audience. And they brought up a lady from the audience, and the comic was interviewing her. Where are you from? Tampa, Florida. What do you do in Tampa, Florida? I'm a teacher. Oh, isn't that interesting? Are you here with anybody? Yes, I'm here with my friend there. Oh, appears to be a nice-looking guy. Is he your boyfriend? He's a friend. He looks at the audience, then he moves on. That's it. Now, folks, I got to tell you, if you've been to comedy routines, any other place in the world, that comic would have had 5 minutes of material, minimum, making fun of, oh, what kind of friend is he? Oh, is he that kind? Oh, he's just a co-worker teacher. I'm kind of sitting there expecting this to happen. But I got to tell you, that stuff does not happen in Branson, Missouri. Why? This is a family-friendly destination. There are everybody from 9-month-olds to 90-year-olds in the audience, and they bill themselves as family-friendly, so you need never worry about going with anybody. There will be no, what we euphemistically refer to as adult humor, adult situations, adult language. It does not happen in Branson. They bill themselves as family-friendly. If you've been to Las Vegas, that makes it completely different from Las Vegas, which is adult-friendly, and they don't even hear of kids. They don't even know what kids are. And finally, when you go to Branson, and I encourage you to do it, something different, remember to enjoy and love that song, "The Devil Went Down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal." Madam Toastmaster.